Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're going to be talking about Marc Casado as he has been officially renewed with the club. And then as well, I wanted to talk about Marc Guiu and about Xavi Simons. One is a Barcelona player and the other could become a Barcelona player. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. Well, guys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Marc Casado because, as I said, he has been officially renewed with the club in a 4-year contract, and this is fantastic news for the club. Marc Casado has been having an amazing season in Barcelona Athletic. He has debuted in La Liga under Xavi, and honestly, I didn't know why, with the lack of a pivot, Marc Casado hasn't played, more football in the first team. And, Marc Casado is a player who can offer various things in that pivot position. He's very flexible. He's very good on the ball, very good defensive awareness. And, I really want to see him in the first team. But, guys, I want to be looking at Marc Casado's quotes after the club has asked him in an interview. And this is what he said. This is what I've fought for since I was young. As I always say, this is every kid's dream, and I am now on the verge of achieving it. I am very happy in these moments. I remember the support that I've always received from my friends and family. It's a dream that is coming true. And he continues, it's not easy because in the club there are always the best players and there is huge competition. But the goal of reaching the first team is what makes me keep working every day. And in the end, the reward comes. I look at my time at Barcelona Athletic with incredible pride. I think it has helped me improve as a person as well as a player. My time at Barcelona Athletic has helped me learn about complicated situations and also the beautiful ones that can happen in the world of football. I am very excited to end this stage with promotion. I hope that we will achieve it on Sunday. And now, guys, I am really, really excited to see more of Marc Casado at Barcelona, and so is Hansi Flick, because Hansi Flick, in this downtime where Barcelona they aren't playing any games, Barcelona is currently on vacation. Hansi Flick, he has been studying Barcelona Athletic, looking at the players who are playing in Barcelona Athletic under Rafa Marquez. And then as well, he's been keeping an eye on Marc Casado. And right now, he's been very impressed with what Marc Casado has been doing. And he's very excited to see what Marc Casado can do in preseason. And right now, as it stands, Marc Casado has a place in the first team for next season. Now, we're going to have to see what type of role that is. Is he going to be, as an important role, such as that of maybe like a Fermi Lopez? Or is he going to have a role such as maybe like a Marc Guiu, who came on, in 1 or 3 matches and just basically, filling a spot when needed. But guys, let me know your guys' thoughts on Marc Casado renewing for the next 4 years. What are your guys' thoughts on Marc Casado? Are you guys a fan of him? Would you guys want the club to sell him instead? Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. But now, guys, I'm going to be talking about another Barca Athletic player, and that is Marc Guiu, because big clubs are interested in Marc Guiu, such as Bayern Munich and Chelsea. This is reported by Fabrizio Romano. And those teams, keeping in mind that Marc Guiu release cost is only 6 million euros, and for these type of teams, that's absolutely nothing. It's chump change. They are interested, in the Barcelona Athletic youngster, and Barcelona right now, the goal is to renew Marc Guiu, just like with Marc Casado. And other youngsters such as Lamine Yamal, Hector Fort, Gavi, Alejandro Balde, all of these youngsters in which Barcelona, they have renewed. But the thing I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think that Barcelona should do in regards to Marc Guiu? Because there are mixed opinions. There are some in Barcelona that believe, hey, Barcelona, they should not be looking to sell Marc Guiu as he could be a potential future star for the club. But there are others in the club thinking like, hey, the ceiling for Marc Guiu isn't going to be that high. The goal right now is maybe to send him out on loan, gain some experience, and then when he comes back, then sell him for a significantly higher price, maybe 15 to 20 million, something like that, rather than the 6 million euros. That's very, very interesting. And so, I want to ask you guys, what would you guys do in regards to Marc Guiu? Would you sell him? Would you keep him? Would you, keep in mind also that there is Vitor Roque and there is Robert Lewandowski ahead of him, and so minutes for Marc Guiu is going to be very limited. And so that's something very, very key to keep in mind when talking about the future of Marc Guiu, or say, hey, renew him, but let him keep playing for Barcelona Athletic and let him keep growing as a player. And we move on from there. But now, guys, the last piece of topic and news that I wanted to talk about is about Xavi Simons, because the operation Xavi Simons right now is currently very difficult. Right now, Bayern Munich, they are leading the race to sign Xavi Simons, with Max Elber leading the effort. Right now, Bayern Munich, they are in negotiation with PSG for a loan slash obligation to buy at the end of that loan for roughly 60 to 7 million euros. Now, that's a huge amount of money for the Dutchman, and I personally don't think he's worth that much. I think that Xavi Simons is an outstanding player, but for that much, you're talking about a difference maker. And you're talking about what could be potentially a best player in the world, and I don't think that Xavi Simons is that. But there are other teams interested, such as PSV, RB Leipzig, and even Barcelona. And looking at the whole situation, it's going to be very complicated for Barcelona to sign Xavi Simons. And at the end of the day, I'm not too upset. Instead of going for a player like Xavi Simons on a loan, we have our targets, guys, and that is Nico Williams. Barcelona, they should be doing everything to go after Nico Williams, especially after the performance that he had together with Lamine Yamal against Spain in that match for the Spanish national team. And it's clear, Barcelona, they should be forgetting about Xavi Simons. They should be forgetting about Dani Olmo or Luis Diaz's, all of this, and just focus on bringing the Spaniard Nico Williams into the club. But Xavi Simons not coming to Barcelona. Not at the end of the day. If he really wanted to, he would have basically made that intention clear and say, hey, I'm not negotiating with any of the clubs. PSG, you either loan me out to Barcelona or I'm staying and I'm going to be running down my contract. But that's not the case. Bayern Munich, they are leading the race. And there are negotiations for Xavi Simons. But guys, that was it for the news for today. Definitely let me know your thoughts on everything that I've discussed on today's video. What do you guys make of Marc Casado being renewed for the next 4 years? Marc Guiu, we have offers from abroad, Bayern Munich and Chelsea. Sell, keep, loan, and then as well Xavi Simons. What do you guys make of that operation falling through? But guys, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.